I'll tell you ponies this.
All right, I'm putting cases on all you
Horse-faced ponies. Yes, every single one of you, I am putting a case on. You see, right now the PlayStation community is looking stupid. For the best part, they would have said that Xbox is dead. Yes, the gaming journalists and all these ponies have been digging a grave for Xbox, but really and truly, they are the one going down in the hole.
So, goodbye, my friend. So long, pal. Bye.
So long,
Bye-bye.
old friend.
Bye.
Goodbye, old buddy.
So long, Methuselah.
What a perfect meme to describe how foolish these ponies are. Although these ponies heard Lisa Su said this with their own two ears,
designing a full roadmap of gaming optimized chips combining the power of Ryzen and Radeon for consoles, handhelds, PCs, and the cloud. And we're doing it all with backwards compatibility so gamers can access their favorite titles across platforms, delivering on a promise to both gamers and developers. Together, we are building a vibrant open ecosystem that delivers the next generation of graphics and immersive games. From console to cloud to handheld, AMD and Microsoft are building the future of immersive gaming.
what did she say? Did she say console? So after hearing that, these ponies still said that they are not making console, despite Sarah Bond saying this.
That's why we're investing in our next generation hardware lineup across console, handheld, PC, cloud, and accessories. I am thrilled to share we've established a strategic multi-year partnership with AMD to co-engineer silicon across a portfolio of devices, including our next generation Xbox consoles. In your living room.
Did Sarah Bond just said console? And where did she say it? In your living room? I mean, despite hearing all of that, these ponies still went full. Despite all of that, despite Microsoft saying that, guess what? They are going to make a first-party console, despite every last evidence, shred of evidence, to indicate that yes, Microsoft was never coming out of the console business. These ponies still went right ahead to say that they were coming out. They was listening to some guy named Sneeko. Sneeko, the industry veteran that don't, he's never wrong. Look how many times this Sneeko guy was wrong. Sneeko recently said that it's going to have a massive layoffs in Xbox because of the leadership change. Did that happen? No, it did not happen. And guess what? I'm not saying it's never going to happen. But when he said it was going to happen, it didn't happen. And that same Sneeko said, guess what? They are coming out of the console business. They are not making any hardware. And now he looks stupid. So is the rest of ponies. But guess what? A lot of Xbox fans have receipts. For example, Dirt and Sean, they would have put up a beautiful receipts, really recounting all these ponies who would have said that Xbox was getting out of the console business. They was not even making any more hardware. Yes, these ponies said it. Look at this. Hunter is saying that Xbox next hardware may not happen according to Sneeko. Mr. Potato Head said we got credible rumors. Yes, Sneeko is so credible. J-Dub is saying Xbox definitely is getting out of console. We know he's a liar and we can't trust J-Dub. But I have my own receipts. Look at this. Mr. Landing on a Fart, King Trash said, I told you all, it's over for Xbox consoles. They are eliminating Xbox, replacing it with Microsoft. I mean, wow, this guy is such a scholar. J-Dub, Xbox consoles will no longer be made. J-Dub again with the end of Xbox. We have J-Dub again with Xbox consoles are going away after this generation. At this point, I'm starting to believe Peter Griffin.
Make cool friends.
Well, I don't know what you're saying, Lois, but that horse is the dumbest horse I have ever seen in my life.
It hurt to hear, but deep down, I respected him for saying it. Finally, someone had told me the truth.
Yes, someone had to say it. He's so dumb. But that's not all. There are more receipts about these ponies who have been peddling this lie and this rumor with no sense. Listen,
Dreamcast Guy here, and today we're talking about Xbox, but in a weird way, this might be the last Xbox video.
You're lying. Lie, lie. You're lying. That is a lie, lie. What you just call that? La, la. Lie, 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 like a lion bites you.
Video, because last night a bunch of different leakers started sort of breaking a very big story. There was one, then another, then they all started to verify these different leaks and stuff, but apparently this is actually the end of Xbox. You know, of course, but at this point, the idea of Xbox as a hardware manufacturer at all, any sort of console, it's over.
I mean, this should be a case study as to how not to look like a fool, how not to look like a dunce. Because I am trying to understand, why did these ponies speak in absolutes? That guess what? Microsoft is absolutely going to get rid of the console business. They are not going to make any more hardware. This is just plain and clear stupidity. Now they look like a fool. Why? Because of this. Yes, by now you would have seen that Microsoft has finally unveiled the code name for their consoles. And although there are some ponies who they so stupidly think they changed the name from the Magnus. Magnus was the name of the AMD chip, not the code name for the console. The code name of the console is Helix. Project Helix. So now it has been unveiled that here what Microsoft is actually making a next home consoles. And again, these ponies look so stupid at this point in time. I don't know why you guys believe in these ponies.
Patriot, vampire, nationalist, mental retard, eugenicist, a scared man. Really? Retard, traitor, vampire. Next level, Moses.
Come on, you have to admit that was a good one. That I think that deserves a sub at least. So yes, Asha tweeted, great start to the morning with Team Xbox, where we talked about our commitment to the return of Xbox, including Project Helix, the code name for our next generation console. Project Helix will lead in performance. Did you ponies hear that? Would lead in performance and play our Xbox and PC games. Looking forward to chatting about this more with partners and studios at my first GDC next week. Wow. And guess what? Since that tweet, it would have gathered about 3.4 million views on Twitter. And guess what? Everyone is talking about it. From rich to poor, from big to small, everyone is talking about Project Helix, Xbox next console. Yes, it's a console, ponies. Live with it. But the most sort of persons talking about this are the hoofed community. Yes, these horse-faced ponies are talking and spreading all sorts of misinformation about the Xbox Helix. Now, who is leading the charge? Well, none other than the plant himself, the one paid by Sony on a monthly basis, Jeff Ebenezer Keighley. Yes, Jeffrey. What is Jeff saying here? So Jeffrey, the same one who said High Guard would change the world, tweeted, Xbox has announced that Project Helix is the code name for the next generation PC-based Xbox hardware device. Now, we just saw what Asha tweeted. She didn't say anything about being PC-based. She said it plays Xbox games and PC games, right? And a matter of fact, technically, all consoles are PC-based. But yes, and then right away, we are seeing that the community notes had to correct and slap Jeff Keighley with the truth. They said the Xbox CEO officially stated that the next gen Xbox is a console, and then they cited the statement below. Even Tom Warren had to correct Jeff when he said PC-based Xbox hardware device. I think you mean Xbox console. Then Jeff Keighley said, do you consider Steam Machine a console? So yes, Jeff Keighley is using the same pony talking point to try to convince everyone that here what, this is a PC. But let me just remind all these ponies and Jeff Keighley, if it is you ever watched the Xbox documentary, you would see that Xbox came from PC. Yes? The reason how it is Xbox came to be is because it's basically a stripped down PC. So whether you want to call it a PC or not, it doesn't change the price of flour or rice. The point is, Xbox is calling it a console, so we are also calling it a console. They are creating the device and they are the ones who have the authority to name it as they please. And guess what? Because this box will primarily play games, it's a console, and that's what it means to be a console. Anything that primarily the main function is to play games. So as these ponies, as these hoofed ones continue to cry about this new console, we will be back here laughing. And guess what? Xbox is so back. Cry, cry, you ponies, keep crying. I just have one thing to say before I go.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
Guys, don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos. I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.